From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, September the 22nd, 2022. Well, we open once again at the United Nations, where Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid took to the podium this afternoon, speaking to the General Assembly about the Iranian threat, vowing Israel would not stand by and not allow Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon, about the spreading of disinformation and fake news about Israel, much of it emanating, Lapid said, from Iran, lies that Lapid said have also been heard from the podium of the United Nations. The Prime Minister noting the silence of the UN in response. And Lapid, in his speech today, put his support behind a two-state solution between Israel and the Palestinians, something an Israeli leader has not done from a UN stage in many years. But Lapid stressed that such an agreement must be with a peaceful Palestinian state.
An agreement with the Palestinians based on the two states for two people is the right thing for Israel's security, for Israel's economy, and for the future of our children. Peace is not a compromise. It is the most courageous decision we can make. Despite all the obstacles, still today, a large majority of Israelis support the vision of the two-state solution. I am one of them. We have only one condition: that the future Palestinian state will be a peaceful one, that it will not become another terror base from which to threaten the well-being and the very existence of Israel, that we will have the ability to protect the security of all the citizens of Israel at all times.
Yesterday, Lapid met with the heads of 50 Jewish organizations representing different streams of Judaism at the offices of the UJA, the United Jewish Appeal, co-hosted by the Jewish Federations of North America in cooperation with the Conference of Presidents of Major American Jewish Organizations. Lapid told those gathered, "We are one family. You are my brothers and sisters. The government of Israel accepts all streams of Judaism. The special bond between Israel and Jews around the world is one of our top priorities, and we will show this. Israel must be and will be," he said, "an open home for all Jews." Representatives from federations and the Conference of Presidents issued a joint statement reading in part of Lapid, "We are heartened by his shared commitment to strengthen Israel-diaspora relations and look forward to continuing our close collaboration with the Israeli government on issues of common importance with the North American Jewish community." Israel's ambassador to the U.S., Mike Herzog, present at the meeting as well, tweeted that the Prime Minister asserted that Israel is defined by liberal values and is home for all Jews, regardless of denomination. As Rosh Hashanah nears, he said, we celebrate the unity and diversity of world Jewry. An IDF soldier was lightly injured this evening in what is believed to have been a deliberate car ramming attack in the West Bank. The IDF tweeted the incident took place near the town of Huwara. The assailant, the IDF tweeted, has been neutralized. The soldier was treated at the scene. Well, remarks from Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib are once again causing outrage. The Michigan Democrat, who is Palestinian-American, told an online forum on Tuesday organized by American Muslims for Palestine, "I want you all to know that among progressives, it becomes clear that you cannot claim to hold progressive values, yet back Israel's apartheid government." Well, a number of Tlaib's fellow lawmakers firmly rejected that assertion. Jewish Democrat Debbie Wasserman Schultz called Tlaib's statement an outrageous progressive litmus test. Proud progressives do support Israel's right to exist as a Jewish and democratic state. Suggesting otherwise is shameful and dangerous. A number of Tlaib's fellow Congressional Progressive Caucus members also rebuffed her remarks, like Gerald Nadler, who wrote, "I fundamentally reject the notion that one cannot support Israel's right to exist as a Jewish and democratic state and be a progressive." Richie Torres tweeted, "There's nothing progressive about advocating for the end of Israel as a Jewish state. Nothing progressive about opposing the Abraham Accords, which promotes peace. Nothing progressive about opposing Iron Dome, which protects civilians from indiscriminate rocket fire." CEO of the Anti-Defamation League, Jonathan Greenblatt, tweeted in one sentence, "Representative Tlaib simultaneously tells American Jews that they need to pass an anti-Zionist litmus test to participate in progressive spaces, even as she doubles down on her anti-Semitism by slandering Israel as an apartheid state." And outgoing Jewish Florida Representative Ted Deutsch, who last night delivered his final speech on the floor after 7 terms in Congress, wrote, "Remember, there are progressive activists, progressive students, and progressive members of Congress whose support of democratic Israel is fundamentally a part of their progressive values. They all belong at the table. We will not be silenced." Deutsch is leaving Congress to take over as the next CEO of the American Jewish Committee, replacing longtime leader David Harris next month. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, September the 22nd at 7 o'clock, it's Talmud Study. At 7:30, Alan Dershowitz weighs in on the judge's decision to appoint a special master to review the classified materials seized at former President Trump's Mar-A-Lago estate. At 8, Jonathan Tobin speaks to Aryeh Lightston about the Abraham Accords and more. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with Rabbis Mitchell Wohlberg, Rachel Ain, and Steve Gutow to discuss how they feel about the high holidays and the messages they feel are relevant for the days of awe. At 10, Erez Sherman speaks with Commissioner of the Big Ten Conference, Kevin Warren, who explains how faith has impacted his career and how faith and sports have the power to unite. And coming up next, it's the ILTV's Insider. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, September the 22nd, 2022. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.